Hello and good evening and welcome to the Business News here on News 360. My name is Alfred Okanse. Let's go on to our first story this evening. And Vice President Veep Amisah Arthur has suggested Ghana needs strong, mutually beneficial partnerships and not charity in these challenging economic times. Opening the China-Ghana summit, he assured a stable political and social climate is assuring for foreign direct investment.
The first quarter of 2016 has seen China-Ghana trade reach a volume of $1.8 billion, remaining at sixth place on the continent of Africa. The exports was from around $400 million up to 10.62%. China's non-financial direct investment inflows into Ghana hit $44.43 million, making it the first recipient in Central and West Africa combined. China's economy has seen some challenges in the second quarter of 2016 with emerging markets, most especially in Africa. China is therefore re-strategizing for its indigenous companies to invest more in developing countries like Ghana. Earlier this year, the Chinese president urged African leaders at the China-Africa Summit in Johannesburg, South Africa, to seize the various opportunities to cooperate.
We ought to deepen cooperation, look to one another for comfort and support, and come to each other's aid in times of difficulty to realize common development and contribute to the balanced growth of the world. Both China and Ghana should take the opportunity of implementing the follow-up actions of the Johannesburg Summit, of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation, and the consensus reached by our two leaders at the summit.
Ghana has taken the initiative to activate the Ghana-China Investment Summit, which seeks to bring businesses from the two countries together for possible partnership. Trade and Industry Minister Ecospio Gabra is hopeful China will see greater opportunities in Ghana to invest in. He called on Ghanaian businesses to invest in new technology to meet emerging demands. Vice President Veep Amisah Arthur said the two countries must work towards achieving a mutually beneficial goal.
Ghana is not looking for charity. We are looking for potential investors whose investment will be beneficial to the two sides. We want to partner investors in working. And I'm here to reaffirm our government's commitment to developing our country's potential and look forward to useful engagements with Chinese business.
NDK Financial Services has launched the NDK Foundation here in Accra. The foundation is to serve as the means through which parent company NDK Financial Services will implement its corporate social responsibility.
NDK Financial Services is a leader in the finance house category of non-banking financial services industry in Ghana. Over the years, NDK is a known alternative to banks in loans and investments. Its investment arm is regarded as a leader in the industry, providing safe, secure and professional services while guaranteeing customers excellent returns on their investments.
25 years is not only an occasion for us to celebrate our achievements, but it is an opportunity to reflect on how else we can contribute to our society.
As part of its 2.5 decades of sustainable growth in a challenging and competitive industry, the company organized a lecture and a Corporate Social Responsibility Foundation launch. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Ernest Ayite, who was the guest speaker, spoke on the theme, the politics of educational reforms in Ghana.
There has to be a forum for us as Ghanaians to debate these issues. It should not be the prerogative of a small number of people at the Ministry of Education or Ghana Education Service to decide that for us. It's about us and our children and our future. If Kufuor changes it to 3 years to 4 years without consultation, and Mills brings it back to 3 years without consultation, who do I blame? I can't blame Kufuor, I can't blame Mills, I blame the system that discourages arguments, that discourages debate about national structures.
The NDK Foundation was launched with a seed fund of 2 million cedis. The foundation will identify viable projects for NDK CSR in education, provision of health infrastructure and sports.
Let's go on to the commodities market now and find out how the commodities have been faring. So find gold prices fell today just a bit on rising expectations of a U.S. rate rise this year following strong U.S. data indicating that there might be a shift in investment focus. And as you can see there, 0.67% drop, but it's still significantly high. $1,322.50 is what an ounce of gold is trading on the world market. Quickly, let's go on to find out what exactly is happening with the crude oil now. And by Friday today, the crude oil price on the world market, a barrel now trading at $45.34 there. And oil prices were on track to a weekly loss as potentially higher Iraqi crude exports could have contributed to what we're experiencing now. That's why there's been multiple phases of it as we speak at the moment. We're keeping a keen eye on what's happening with the crude oil barrel on the world market and bring you up to speed with the details as it unfolds. But that's it for business this evening. We're back with some more news.